Hello, Pleasant Ridge Baptist Church family. It has been several weeks since we have met last for church, and it's my happy privilege to let you know that the governor of the state of Indiana, as well as the CDC of Indiana, have given us the okay and discretion to go ahead and meet for in-person worship in the state of Indiana. However, we're going to need to observe a few guidelines during this cautious startup as we get back on our feet. And you are going to play a huge role in the success of how we do that. It's our intention to return to church Mother's Day. That is this coming Sunday, Mother's Day, for morning worship only at this time. Let me say that again. It's morning worship only at this time. And we're going to continue to do that through the end of the month of May. And during that time, you're only going to have access to the sanctuary doors, and the restrooms in the foyer, as well as the cry room for moms with little babies. That's always going to be available. The rest of the church is going to be off limits. So if you need something in another part of the church, you're going to need to ask a staff member to get it for you. The reason why we're doing that is because if other people start going throughout the rest of the church, we have no idea where you go, and we obviously need to follow up with cleaning procedures for those kinds of things. So we're asking you not to enter the rest of the part of the building. The other doors will be locked, and you will only be able to enter and exit through the sanctuary doors. Now, the governor has also asked that those who are above 65 or above would consider watching online, as well as those who have underlying health issues that's going to put them at greater risk. That's the way you all have probably been doing this over these last several weeks. We think that that's really good advice, but always we're going to leave that at your discretion. No one is going to think any spiritually less of you if you stay home. Really. It's okay if you stay home. Please, if you come and you want to wear a mask, that's okay. We think that's a great advice as well. You're not going to bother me. You're not going to bother anybody else. We don't think that's rude. We certainly understand that in this time. So please, we want you to feel free to do that as well. It's better to be safe than be sorry. All areas also are going to be wiped down and cleaned before you enter the building, where we tend to contact things, especially with our hands. Doors are going to be propped open when you enter and exit, and you're going to be dismissed by section to avoid numbers gathering as well. Please, we're going to ask you, do not linger talking to one another when the service is over. Don't linger at the doors. Make your way out of the building, back to your cars, to avoid close contact with others. There is a complete list and guidelines on the church's website at prbaptistchurch.org and on our Facebook page. So please, we encourage you and desire you to please take time to go over those in detail. There's a lot of good information in there, and we want you to be prepared and to be medically prepared for what you will experience when you come back here. Now, having said that, no other ministries are going to be meeting until after the month of May. Then, at the end of May, we're going to reevaluate to see what needs to come open, what doesn't need to come open, or if we just need to continue with what we're doing. And we're hoping and praying that the numbers in our state do not escalate. We're hoping that no one in our town or certainly in our church or any of you get home and find that you've got this virus from picking it up somewhere. And certainly, we don't want that to happen at church. I wish I could guarantee that you will not get sick if you decide to come to church, but that's just not possible. However, if we do our best to abide by those guidelines, we should be able to safely meet and worship and lessen our chances of catching or spreading this virus. So let me say this. If you are not even an older person, or you're not at a higher risk, and you're just uncomfortable with being around other people during this time, and you just want to stay home, that's okay. I want you to know that it's okay. Nobody's going to hold that against you. Nobody's going to think spiritually any less of you. We want you to feel safe and to follow your conscience during this time. So, I hope this announcement has been helpful. I hope it's encouraged you. I hope you're excited about coming together and being together and worshiping together. And I hope you're going to be as excited to see all the others as much as I am. So until then, I trust that God will keep you and bless you. And we will meet this coming Sunday if the Lord hastens his return. And until then, we pray that you stay safe, keep well, and we hope to see you soon. God bless. Have a great day.